Little PHP beginners course, and my name is Christian Edward. And the first thing you want to know when you start to get into PHP is how to format your code and how to handle conditionals. Now, when you're formatting your code, this is something that I learned by trial and error over many years, and that is it's a lot of people will tell you to indent after you do a conditional. But see, when you're looking at code and you're dealing with thousands of lines of code in some cases, it can get really frustrating having to see past the next thing in order to look past the conditionals and then on to the next loop that you want to work on. So what I have decided to do now, and that's how I'm going to format my code from now on, is to here's the code that doesn't, there's no conditionals in play right now. We're right up against the margin, and if we come down here a little bit more, we get a conditional. Now the conditional I'm going to indent, okay, where normally I would have had it back here, okay, and you can't really, your eye line can't really see past there, and that's you kind of close that up. And with conditionals, the PHP may or may not go in there and do something. So for coding purposes and to be able to see code and read code better, and it's much more efficient, it seems like, that to do that this way. And that's, as you can see, I've indented here as well and updated my my Dreamweaver. I'll give Dreamweaver a plug because that's where I'm doing this in. I think Dreamweaver is one of the best out there. For it's got to be, I've seen a bunch of different browsers, but for the most part Dreamweaver seems to work the best. Now also, what you want to do in PHP obviously is to name your post variables something that you're going to understand what they are. A lot of people, like for this, I want to mention that because they do have this. This was just a little test program, okay? But this is link because it's going to be a link. It's the header link. And in the database that was put as a header link, and when we change over, we're going to change that to something that makes a little bit more sense, obviously. So, okay, so moving on, I just figured I would do some PHP lessons. I've seen them on the net, and utilized a lot of the resources, so I figured maybe I'd add to it and maybe make some bangs on PyRBang. So if you want to see how I do that, go on over to PyRBang, and any kind of information or education you have, post up and show it to our members, and we'll show you how to make some money doing it.